The following is an excerpt from Radio Free Gamer, World 3, Level 15. Radio Free Gamer is a weekly internet radio show and podcast at 8bitx.com. You can find more and listen to old episodes at facebook.com/Radio Free Gamer.
We have Josh Whelchel and Mattias Gerdt, composers for Scrolls, the next big game from Minecraft developers Mojang. But let's roll it then. So music's about to get really loud for everyone in the Skype chat, so you might want to turn it down for the next minute or so.
Oh, I'm turning it up.
Okay.
Make my ears bleed, Justin. Make them bleed.
Blood.
Here we go. So give us a rundown. What did we just hear? What can you tell us about those tracks? And
I don't think we're at liberty to discuss it.
Oh,
Yeah, well, we can't discuss where they're going to be used and why.
I understand.
But basically, we're kind of splitting the soundtrack into Josh doing the more demanding kind of orchestral stuff, and I'm doing everything else and their sister.
So that I think that was pretty distinct. Like the first one felt very much like one of your tracks, Mattias, and the second one was definitely that more orchestral feel, similar to some of your original work, Josh. So am I right at all? Am I sounding like a jackass?
Yeah, you're totally right. But
Sounds good.
but what we're gonna do is actually kind of fuse it in a few tracks too. I'm gonna have Josh add some lovely stuff to my tracks and vice versa. So it's gonna be a bit more focused.
We haven't even actually talked about this, but I think if we do go the route of making us a soundtrack to sale, I mean, I definitely kind of want to get in and do some things and rearrange his work. And I mean, in the soundtrack for the game itself, I mean, there's definitely going to be parts where we cross over. I mean, we can't really say what that was for, but there's definitely going to be tracks where he'll do a majority of the track and I'll fill it out, or the other way around. So we don't want it to feel oh, well, Josh is doing this half and Mattias is doing this half, but it's going to be. Right now, it's so early that it feels more the way in that, towards that direction, but we're definitely going to work pretty hard to make sure that that's not the case. Unfortunately, just development is a slow train, and, you want to make sure that everybody likes everything really early on before you really dive in too deep, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And important to note, too, is we're going to have some major themes and motifs that we're both going to use in our tracks, so there's going to be a continuity between the tracks too.
Yep.
Oh, so it'll be cool to hear one of you. Be cool to hear each of your individual takes on the same theme.
Yeah. I mean, for a little bit of the filler in the track you just heard, I used some of the material that preceded it in Mattias's track, but only very, very liberally. So expect more of that and then amplify it by a 10,000 scale.
It's going to be fun for all the technical guys to just kind of spot the themes in the tracks, because we're going to do mad stuff.
We both have really kind of intense classical backgrounds, and we know a lot, so it's going to be really fun. It'll be like a game.
putting things in different modes, different voice leadings, and all that.
Yeah.
Wait. Use one theme as a counterpoint for completely different melody.
I was thinking a double fugue, or perhaps a crab cannon. The Scrolls crab cannon. And now nobody people are gonna tune into this show and hear us talk about babies' beards, crabs. I mean, buy it.
Yeah, they're gonna assume there's a character called Crab Cannon in the game.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's a joke character now. It's an
Yeah,
inside
right.
joke for the
Crab
developers.
Cannon.
That's called a Easter egg right there.